So we are about to get ready to go to the track, and all of my cars are absolutely filthy. So I want to share with you guys a quick little routine that I do if I don't feel like hand washing a car. And I think you'd be surprised at the results, even in the direct sunlight. But first, let's take a close look at just how dirty this car is. You can't really see it, but let me show you here. I mean, it is just caked. Yeah, you can't see it really. And there again, we're gonna make this kind of quick because it is blazing hot. The sun's out, but sometimes that's the way it is, so you need to know what to do. All right, we're gonna be shooting from back inside the shop because it's so hot that my camera's gonna cut off. So I'll still show you guys everything, but it'll be from out here. I like to call this my touchless wash. All it is Superior Products cherry foam, probably about that much in the bottom, and then the rest of it, probably that much or so, half of the bottle here is filled with Road Warrior, and then I fill the rest up with water. Now you could wet the car down, and some people say that's better to do, but this thing puts out a tremendous amount of foam, so I think we're gonna be just fine doing it this way. This is the key. This is Formula 4 spray wax. Let me go ahead and get this on there, then we'll talk about it. All right, so what that spray wax did was go ahead and make the car super slick. Look how the soap's trying to run off of it. Now we're gonna come back and rinse it. Oh man. You wanna keep it kind of close, but not, close to where you're gonna blow paint off. We'll talk about my pressure washer setup and everything else once we get done. This works freaking phenomenal if you guys don't wanna have to hand wash your car. Just looking for a quick wash job, this is it. So now what we're gonna do, and I should have done this first because you always wanna do your wheels and tires first, but I forgot. This is wire wheel cleaner. Yes, acidic cleaner. This is very, very acidic. So what we're going to do is just spray these wheels down because they are clear coated. Do not use this on wheels that are not clear coated unless you want to strip them down of everything. And in that case, go ahead. Okay, so we've got that on. You don't want to let this sit more than 30 seconds. All right, and what this will do is it'll eat all that brake dust off, everything off. The only thing it won't take off is like grease, right? You need a degreaser for that. All right, and these wheels are clean. That's done. Brake dust, everything's out of there, gone. So another trick you can do with the wire wheel cleaner, say you got some pretty bad water spots, you can spray this on it, rub it in pretty good, and rinse it off. And it'll take pretty much all your water spots off. Or if you leave it too long, it'll create pitting and screw your paint up. So just know that ahead of time. You want to keep the car wet while you're waiting. That's why you do your wheels first, so you don't have to deal with this. But now if you got a blower, you can come in, blow the car off. So that's the way I like to do it. Just go in, blow off a little bit of the excess water. And now just to take it one step further, this won't take but just a second, get yourself a chamois. And yes, I have a chamois, not a microfiber, because those things suck for drying. I don't know why people use those, but hey, you do you. We're gonna run over this thing real quick and we're gonna have ourselves a nice clean car. Well, clean enough to go to the racetrack and get dirty going down that damn dirt road. So. All right, and that's it, guys. We got a nice clean car. Car's nice and clean. Now, this setup that I'm currently using will not clean everything, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that it'll clean anything and everything when it comes to your car. They can be so grody and so nasty sometimes that there's just no way this stuff can clean it without a hand wash. But I'm gonna tell you, if your car is just dusty, got a little road grime that's not been on there too long, this Road Warrior will take it off. There's a couple of products that I wanna talk to you guys about that I use on a regular basis. I actually have pretty much the whole Superior products lineup. Well, not everything, but I've got a lot of their really common stuff, but I don't use it a lot of times because, as you can see, that typically works just fine. I want to talk about Road Warrior. Road Warrior is probably the most versatile out of all of them. This thing will work to clean your wheels and your tires. It's not really a degreaser, but I think this was made for the New York Transit, something like that department. They basically use this to clean all their like city vehicles and things like that, at least as far as I know. It doesn't matter. That's all irrelevant. The question is, does it work? And yeah, it works really good. Now what you'll do with this is you'll put it in a foam cannon and probably do 4-to-1 mixture. So 4 parts of this to 1 part water, or half and half is the way I use it. Now you guys can use it ever how you want to, but you guys look up the spec sheet, it'll tell you. Wait, what is this? No, that's not the right one. And every once in a while, I'll put just a touch of cherry foam. This cherry foam really has no cleaning properties. It's pretty much neutral, but it works to add a little bit of foam to what you're doing. So that's why I use it. Or if you just want to spray your car down and hand wash it, then the cherry foam is perfect for that, because you're gonna be loosening all that stuff up by hand anyway. Next up is Dark Fury. Ooh. This is some pretty bad stuff. Like, it'll mess your shit up. It'll mess like painted black surfaces, like anodized stuff. This will mess it up. And to be completely honest with you, it's not the strongest thing out there. Like, it doesn't really do the best job. It does remove bugs really, really well. So if you've got like bug guts and things like that on the front of your car, Dark Fury will work for that. It works pretty good on wheels and tires, but I don't use it a lot. If you do use it, make sure you read the instructions and dilute this as necessary. But in certain cases, it is extremely good, just not in all cases. And Formula 4. This is probably the secret to getting a car slick like the 65 is. So after you spray the car with your foam cannon, I like to come back after it sits for a minute and spray this with a separate foam cannon. I barely put about that much in the bottom of the container and fill the rest with water. You can see I've had this thing for about 8 months and I hardly have used any. And what that does is that allows the soap to roll off the car and not stick to it. So when you go to rinse it off, it all just comes right off nice and pretty and clean. I love that stuff, and it smells really good as well. It's not going to stay on your vehicle. It's not going to leave you with a shine that lasts for 2 weeks and the water beads off. No, it's good for maybe a day or two. But the point of it is to help you dry the car off without getting water spots. That's the key. I don't actually have the jug. I must have used it all, but this is wire wheel cleaner, and it's from Superior Products as well. I put it in a spray bottle. Now you got to have a really good spray bottle or else it'll eat it up. It's kind of like bleach in a way. And I use this on wheels and tires as long as they're clear coated. And wow. You know the stuff with the iron remover, like the Purple X, I have some of that over there as well. And like the Atoms and all the stuff you can buy that's, when you spray it, it all turns purple. That shit is no comparison to wire wheel cleaner. They also have aluminum brightener and what's some of the others, like F40, I think. It's all the same stuff essentially, but any of that cleaner like that will clean the shit out of your wheels and you'll never have to touch them. It'll even clean your tires a little bit as well. I must say, be extremely careful if you use wire wheel cleaner. Just make sure your wheels are powder coated or have a clear coat on them. Unless you have raw aluminum wheels and want them to turn white, you know, before polishing. A lot of people use it that way. It's cool. This is probably my favorite degreaser, and it's not the strongest. Actually, Muscle Magic is stronger than this, but Greenall is really, really good on interior of your car. If you dilute this down, probably 20-to-1, something like that, and then you take that little cleaner that I've got and you spray the interior of your car or your engine bay. If you want to mix it stronger, you can just go full strength on your engine bay or 1-to-1. That Greenall is really, really good, y'all. So I'm not a detailer, okay? But I know that my time is valuable to me. So I don't want to come out here and hand wash this car, waste my time out here doing all of this for what? Can you see the difference between a hand wash job? I can't. And ultimately, isn't that what matters? I'm not saying always do this, because there will at some point become a little bit of buildup, and sometimes just the pressure washer alone is not going to be enough to remove everything. So I get it. But if your car is already kind of remotely clean, guys, save your time. Your time is worth more than money. Go out and spend you a few $100 on a pressure washer and some chemicals, and man, you're good to go for probably 6 months to a year, depending on how much you use it. And you'll never have to come out here and hand wash your car again, except for when you really, really want to. I know everybody's gonna ask what setup I have. So I have my pressure washer in a container. And as you can see, it catches all the leaves and everything. It's nasty in here. But my pressure washer is down here, and this is the Ryobi, it's the 1200 PSI 1.8 GPM pressure washer. There's the Purple X. That's the stuff I was trying to tell y'all about. I don't like that crap. It stinks and it doesn't work very good. There's the wire wheel cleaner right there. F30 acid, basically the same thing. Anyway, that's my pressure washer setup, and it goes up to a hose reel, comes out the side, comes up here, and then I can just reel everything up. Also, this is the hose that I got on Amazon. I can't remember what it is, but it's the, I'll put it up for you guys. It's a real flexible hose that you can get on Amazon. And also all of the swivel fittings, you're gonna want these. That way, as you pull the hose out, it can unwind for you. That's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to share with you a quick way to get your car clean and not have to worry about hand washing it every single time. It's too hot for that shit. If there's any questions, just post them down in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer them. It's pretty simple setup, y'all. That is an Astro foam cannon. It's an Astro AI foam cannon that I'm using, and it puts the freaking foam out. And then this one was just one that I got on Amazon years ago, and I use it for my Formula 4. Guys, don't be out there wasting all your time hand washing your car when you can have one that looks like this in 10 minutes and never have to touch it with anything other than to dry it off. I don't know, you tell me. Catch you in the next one, and as always, thanks for watching.